with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him. At the offensive end, Bane has put in the work, and he is a true force.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
Second free throw, no good. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Now, Wells, following the miss by John Morant from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bane inside the three-point line.
A tremendous defender. Desmond Bane locks in on his man. Still very early, but that's not the start they want.
Whoa! How about that slam? Whoa! Now Morant, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. There's the pass to Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
And Morant gets it to go.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 5 now.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Offensive rebound. Here's Heaney. It's blocked. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Morant outside. It's good. This game is all even. 9 points in the game so far.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. As you look at Memphis, right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course, the Memphis Grizzlies tied right now.
And when I look at Memphis, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
Grizzlies with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Here's Huff. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Memphis leading. Aldama passes to Pippen. Floats one. Poked away. They shoot again. And Clark puts it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Huff Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Wide open. It's hauled in by Huff.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Conjar with it. He's covered by Clark. Over to the left wing. It's good from long range. Clark's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Then for 3. They get it back. And that one is off. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Conchar. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one. Clark, the pass to Pippen. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Conchar. And the Grizzlies get it back. And it's Pippen with the extra effort.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Shoots from 12. Aldama with the rebound. 4 seconds left. It's tipped and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Laravia. No good on the quick 3. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. John Morant, he's out there with Wells. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Laravia in at the 4-man position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. John Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. There's the 3. Memphis the rebound. Bain. And the rejection by Jackson.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bain. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The three from Morant, and he's good on the three ball. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. When he's this setup, it's outstanding.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 4-point game. Wells with the steal.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass? Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's blocked.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got 4 points this quarter.
A high percentage look for Bane. He gets to his spot and just nails it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Ruff's jacked in, and Conchar subbed in for Wells. Conchar, the pass to Morant. Outside Jackson. Morant against Morant. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Wells. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Wells.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Bane. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Ja Morant. Here's Clark. Here's Edey. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Edey's got 9.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Pops jacked in, and Conchar subbed in for Wells.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Desmond Bane. .102 left to play here in the second quarter. Tipped away. Morant against Pippen. Up and in on the layup. He's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
No good from Clark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Great open look there. Conchar's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Aldama. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And again, Memphis no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Both free throws good from Morant. Pippen for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Memphis in